Hey y'all, well welcome to Love a Good Plot. If you love a chaotic storyline, a good book, or a reality TV show that is way too serious, you're in the right place. I'm Shania.
And I'm Jasmine, and this is the podcast where we read it, watch it, and talk about it. So before we get into this week's book, we've got some questions, and my first question is, do you think some risks in life are worth taking even if they could hurt you?
Yeah, I do. Oh my god, that's like my motto for this year is take risk. I even have a book, my little journal book, it says take risk on it.
Same, because even if you don't know what you can do until you try it.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you have to take a risk.
Yeah, you won't find out what's good until...
I'm not really... not really into trying new things all the time.
Oh, I am. I love trying new things.
Also, this kind of reminded me of... So, I like to watch vlogs, and I like to watch people... Well, I like to watch people I like. But anyways, Latoya Forever is somebody that I like to watch on YouTube. And she just did like a Q&A today. And somebody was asking her about like getting started on YouTube. And she was like, girl, you just got to record that video and upload it. It don't matter if you don't know what you were doing. She was like, most of us out here who are YouTubers, like we didn't know what we were doing. We just recorded ourselves. Yeah. And like some people make it and some people don't. And she was like, it is getting oversaturated now. Yeah. So like, if you want to do it, content. Do it. Yeah. So you want to make that video? Make that video and upload it, girl. You won't know until you try. Exactly. But I was watching her video like before we did this when I was getting ready, and it just made me think about that. Like, you have to take the risk to get the reward.
Yeah. And I used to be scared of taking, like, I wish. So when I graduated from high school, my mom's job got me a MacBook. My mom got me a camera because I thought I wanted to get into photography as a hobby. And so I literally had everything to set up to do like YouTube, and I wanted to do makeup. But I was so insecure about my teeth because this is before I got my teeth done and I had real bad acne. I was just like, I'm not about to get made fun of. Like, I'm not going to be on here.
And then when you think about it and you look back at it, like,
I was fucking
how
fine.
many YouTubers look the same way we looked?
Yes.
They just got on camera and did their thing.
And they didn't care.
But I feel like that is what makes people more relatable. Like, nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
No matter how much surgery you get, no matter if you fix your teeth, you fix your acne, then you're always going to find something else. Yeah. And like people who are relatable. Because
now I'm like, oh, I got my teeth fixed. My skin looks clear. Now I'm like, oh, shit, I'm big. But it's like,
look back at people like Aaliyah J. Like, Aaliyah J started, she had her gap. Like, I remember she used to wear like her bun. And then there were like YouTubers I used to watch, and they used to wear like synthetic wigs. Like, nobody had it all together starting out. And it's just like, as you continue to live, you grow. And like, everybody had their glow up.
Exactly. My thing is, I was just worried about the locals. The locals, people in Tyler, what they have to say. Exactly. Exactly.
Never mind.
Exactly. But it's like, I should have took the risk because I could just imagine if I would have did it and been consistent with it. Well,
same. Just imagine how many times people have been like, oh, like, who did your hair? And I'm like, oh, I did it myself.
Girl, yes.
And the fact that I'll be like, oh, mind you, in college, I'm a broke college student.
You could have been there.
Yes, I used to get my hair done, but I used to wear my synthetic wigs. And I will always get compliments. If you know, you know. There's a wig by Outre, and her name was Annie. And she used to be my go-to. It was like a Yaki 24-inch. And it would blend, and I could curl it, and I would just buy multiple and like do different things with them. But like, there were plenty of times in college I was like, "Who did your hair?" And it was like, "I did my hair. This is synthetic." Yeah, that's synthetic. They're just like, "Oh, like you should record yourself. You should." And I didn't. And I still don't.
I was just about to get into that because, you know, we talk about you need to record your outfits because you be putting that shit on.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times that people be like, oh, where did you get that shirt from? Where did you get those pants from on Instagram? And I literally just send them the link. And then
getting paid for the link.
Adriana is always like, you need to link it. You need to create it. You need to put that in your shop line. You need to get paid for that. And I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do.
Okay. Do you think people lie more to protect themselves or manipulate others?
Both. I feel like that's a good 50-50. Some people lie to to manipulate others. Why is that word so hard to say? Because they don't want to be perceived as a certain type of person that they really are, but it's like you lying to act like you're not this type of person. Now you look even worse as a person. But also, I feel like lying to cover up what was the first part? Lying to
protect themselves.
Protect yourself. That's like a whole different category, because it's like, if you don't want nobody knowing your certain business.
I feel like that's not lying. I feel like blatantly lying and like, oh, like I'm just trying to protect myself. No, you're trying to protect the way that I perceive you. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to manipulate me into thinking that you're somebody that you're not. Like, you can keep certain stuff to yourself and not divulge like everything, because everybody's
I'm thinking
entitled.
of like Real Housewives, how they like be asking a bunch of questions, and if you don't want like, tell them the truth, how they be doing like those little lies.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's why you just shouldn't lie. Just be like, that's not something I want to discuss. That's private. Like, everybody's entitled to privacy. You don't have to give everything to everybody. So I feel like when people lie because they don't want you to know something about them, they're trying to manipulate you into thinking that they're somebody that they're not. That's how I feel about it. But I feel like everybody's entitled to privacy. Like, you don't have to. There's a difference between you answering the question and lying, and you answering the question and standing firm and I'm not discussing it. That's private. I'm keeping it to myself, and you're not going to force me to give you an answer or force a lie out of me because I don't want to tell you.
That's true. I think I would lie. Someone come up to me, you think your man cheating on you? No. I don't think my man is cheating on me. Even if I do think it.
Yeah, no. Like, well, since you said Real Housewives, like Robin Dixon.
Yeah.
Like,
now that was a different level of lying. Like, bitch, we see the shit happening. Like, she could have definitely easily said.
But I feel like you need to stand on it. Like, if you're gonna stand by your man, just say you standing by your man.
That was
I'm not about to create a whole lie and be like,
I was thinking of like Stacey with Themo when he was like, oh, well, he has to go out of town, and she was like, yeah, he's going out of town. Like, she was protecting.
That wasn't really.
And they were like, you lied.
She was forced into a lie. Yeah. I feel like that wasn't like, oh, like Stacey just blatantly lying to protect herself. That was her lying to protect her husband, because her husband already lied. So now she just gotta go with it. Because she put him on speakerphone and he said it. It didn't come out of her mouth first, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna stick beside my man. But it wasn't like, I don't consider that to be like, I'm talking about like bigger lies, like a little white lie. Just like, say for instance, you like, oh, Jazz, like, you want to go out tonight? And I feel perfectly fine, and I'm like, girl, I don't feel good. Like, that's just me, like, just being like, girl, I don't feel like doing nothing. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't lie. I'll just tell you I didn't want to go. But, like, I wouldn't consider that, like, oh, that bitch is lying. Yeah. So, like, no. But it's just, like, big things. I feel like you shouldn't lie about things that could affect another person's, like,
life. Yeah. If you're going to lie on yourself.
Yeah, because I be lying. Like,
we know.
I don't be lying, but I be lying. Like, I like to joke. And, like, if you don't know me, you going to take me serious. But everybody around me know. Like,
not to believe a word she say.
I have a running joke that I have 2 kids. I do not have 2 kids. I have no kids. But we'll get in the setting and I'm like, I get my kids this weekend. And if you don't know me, you won't know that I'm lying. But if you do know me, it's, here she goes talking about these kids she don't got. Why she always talking about these kids? She ain't got no kids. Like, everybody knows it's like a running joke. I feel like there's a difference between joking and like blatantly lying about something serious.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think what I was to say, like, if someone's questioning something and you just say something, because I would just say something just for them to shut up and go on about their business, because it's at the end of the day, it's none of your business.
Yeah, like, if I don't owe you an explanation, like,
I would tell you whatever I want to tell you.
Lying to a stranger is just like, that's like you at the club and you tell, my name is Jasmine, and I tell that man, my name is Jessica. Like, that's not going to affect his life. Like, who cares about that? Like, that type of stuff, no. But, like, lying to someone you're in a relationship with, lying to, like, somebody, or lying on somebody who you call your friend, like, those type of things.
Like we talked about last week episode when he was, like, lying about having a kid, deceiving. Like, that's crazy to do.
Yeah, like omitting things or, but like serious things, not like little stuff like that don't matter.
Or just to make up a whole lie out of nowhere that nobody even give a damn about.
Yeah, like lying on people around you. Like you tell one friend, oh, like they did this to me. And then you don't know that the other friend is going back to the other friend like, oh, like so-and-so said this.
Yeah.
And you're like,
the fuck? No, I did it.
That hoe is lying. I did not say that. That is not what happened. Whole time you running with all these damn lies and don't know all your friends know you a liar. Because
you just lying to everybody.
Exactly.
How easy is it to get caught up in someone else's lifestyle or promises?
Very.
It's so, especially like a man. Yeah, when promises with a man, they be talking.
If a man don't know how to, if a man don't know how to do nothing else, he know how to sell you a dream.
Exactly.
Yeah, as soon as I get,
they promise you never land.
As soon as I get back on my feet.
Yeah, when I get, oh my gosh, I had a man tell me when I get back on my feet, I'm gonna buy you some boots.
What?
Boots back on your feet. He was 50 years old.
If a man don't know how to do nothing else, you know how to sell you a dream.
When I heard a man tell me, a 50-year-old man say, when I get back on my feet, I said, yeah, never talking to you again, sir. Because what?
Feet are almost in the dirt.
You have 1 foot in the grave. Not almost. You're 50. He was nice looking too. How old was I?
50 is not that old though.
I was 26.
I mean, 50 isn't like.
He was double my age.
Yeah. I mean, what else?
I mean, I don't mind. You know me, I like him older. So, but I was just saying he was a nice looking man.
But he went on his feet.
Exactly. Because he was a truck driver. His truck was in the shop and he was paying for that. Okay, well, you focus on that. Once that's fixed, then you can call me. They're going to promise you something. And I was like, I'm not finna stick around. Oh, and that's how people get stuck and stuff. Well, he said he's going to do this. Well, she said she was going to do this.
I hope when they overpromise and underdeliver, and it's when you don't ask. If I didn't ask you for this, why are you telling me you're going to do this and then you still don't do it? You could have just not said nothing.
You could have left me where I was at.
Could have left me alone.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy where I was. I was living my life. Then you came over here selling me these dreams.
Because niggas can sell some good dreams.
Don't write a check that your ass can't cash.
Jesus. What's wrong now?
Yep.
But, okay, how is it to get caught up in someone else's lifestyle? Do you think that's the thing? Getting caught up in someone else's lifestyle?
Yeah, because I feel like as people, sometimes you unknowingly put yourself on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like you're going with the flow of whatever like this person wants to do. Mm-hmm. And you're not thinking about what you actually want in the moment. So I feel like.
Mm-hmm. And then also that, and then another way is social media. Again, like following people who living in these big homes and have all this.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, so now you're like, oh, they got this. I need to have this too. Let me go get this. Let me go do like how
I need high ceilings. I need marble floors. I need all white cabinets. I need big windows. And
okay, that's all I need too.
We all would
but I've been wanting that before social media was
we all would like that, but it's like
I'm not gonna go broke trying to get there. Like
yeah,
I'm gonna be
trying to sustain a lifestyle that you know you can't just because you see people on social media or even if you see a friend around you living that life, they can afford it. Like
my friends have lives that I want to live, and I just be like,
they can afford it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to like when it comes to I don't know. I feel like cars. I feel like I see a lot of people going out and getting luxury cars that they can't afford, and it's just like, what's the point? Mm-hmm. I'm like, I went and got my Nissan because I refused to have a car note that was just gonna put like a dent in my account where it's just like, oh, I gotta pay my car note.
Living above your means.
My car note is $800. Like, like I'm gonna get what's affordable for me in that moment versus trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Exactly. Like, my final question is: where is the line? Where is the line between survival and greed?
I'm so survival and greed. I feel like, okay, so you know, like when people come from like certain circumstances, and it's just like they feel like they have to like get everything, and it's like I can't stop. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. And it's like at some point you're gonna have to stop. Like I want to tie it into the book, but we haven't gotten into that yet. But it's just like at some point you're gonna have to like let it go.
Cause like survival, stealing a turkey because you're hungry.
Yeah. And
Greed, stealing a turkey just to have, just because you can do it.
Yeah,
and
or
you don't mean you're
greed
not hungry and you're
is like you already have money, but you want to make more money, so then you decide to steal from the elderly.
yes.
Or you do a Ponzi scheme. Like stuff like that is like, okay, you're getting greedy. It's like you already have this, so why do you need this too?
Exactly. You're not about to die.
Yeah, because
You're not about to die.
You're homeless and you're living on the street and you stealing from Walmart. You come from a good family, your mama can just go buy it.
But
you just are a thrill seeker and you do it for fun.
Hey.
I learned that in my criminal justice class. Thrill seeker.
So is that what I am when I be stealing?
Yeah, so when I took my I can't remember which criminal justice class I took, but it was like
I used to steal. I don't steal no more.
They broke down like the different type of people. Yeah, so there are like different types of people who steal, and like one type of person who steals is a thrill seeker. So they just do it for the thrill. They do it because they get this adrenaline rush, but they don't really need to steal. There's not a need for it. Like just a klepto because it's fun.
Like one time it was a storm coming, and I was at the store, and I stole candles, not because I couldn't afford it, but I was like, I don't want to pay for these, and I just stole them.
Okay.
And then when I started doing that, I was like, ooh, I did it. Now I want to know if I can do it again.
Thrill seeker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my life was boring at the time. But now, I don't do it no more. Because I thought about it the other day when I was in Walmart. It was so easy to do it. It was like right there for me to do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, Jazz, but I could have did it.
Scary. I've always been scared of stealing.
Same. And you know whose fault it is? That bitch Jackie.
Are you keeping this in? Because she's gonna cuss you out. Okay. Well,
she know it's so fun. She know.
I'm not gonna say, but
she know the story.
I had a cousin who used to steal when we were little, and I didn't like to walk with her when she was still. So I'd be like, "You go first," and then I'll go because I'm too little to go to jail. I can't do it. I can't do it.
No. I ain't still no real shit.
I'd be paranoid, be thinking people watching me. Also, side note, I used to work at Walmart. And
I was not stealing from Walmart.
You know, the loss prevention would be like just watching you, and it's just like they in plain clothes. Like, of course, we knew who they were, but like one of the loss prevention, she was like just a regular black lady who just randomly walk around. So like, if I didn't know, I would just think she was just a shopper. Like, I wouldn't think she was loss prevention. So,
no, I never did like the stealing, like tucking it into my shirt and stuff, but.
Yep. My little homegirl, she stole with me in a Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh. She stole some slime. And my grandma said, "What's that green stuff you got back there?" And she was like, "Grandma don't know what she's talking about." She basically tried to call grandma a liar. And I'm just like, I got out the car, I went to the back seat. I said, "Where you get this from?" She said, "It was already in the car. I don't got no kids. So who has slime in my car?" "Nobody but you." She said, "Well, I just stuck it in my pants." I said, "Why you just didn't ask me to buy it? We're in a Dollar Tree at that." And this is when Dollar Tree was still $1.
Oh, that's funny. No, I just started stealing until I got grown.
She's a little klepto, but
yeah. And I would never steal from people. Just corporations, billion-dollar corporations. All right, so let's get into the book that inspired these questions. This week we are talking about The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson.
The Scammer follows Jordan Monroe, a freshman at a historic Black university who's eager to fit in and start fresh after her brother's death. She meets Devontae, a charismatic older man who initially seems supportive, but soon manipulates and controls Jordan and her friends. As his influence grows, Jordan must navigate trust, loyalty, and independence while recognizing the dangers of his charm and manipulation. The themes of this book are manipulation disguised as mentorship, belonging, and identity, and how charisma can be weaponized.
Do you agree with that synopsis? No. Okay. What you think about the book? How did you feel?
Okay, at first it pissed me off. It pissed me off real bad, and I was like, why the hell did Shania got me reading this book? So at the beginning, I was just so like annoyed because she just keeps talking about like, I have this plan, this plan, this plan, this plan. I got to stick it out for this plan. But you don't know what the plan is until you get almost to the end of the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all starts to make sense. But like her and her friends were making me angry.
Yes. Because it's like, wow, you're really falling for this man. Lies. Like,
exactly. And then
you're
she's
that
like
easy.
talking to herself and she's like, she's making sense in her head, but she's not making sense with her actions. And it's pissing me off because I'm just like,
what side are you on?
Exactly. It's like in her head, she knows like he's not who he says he is. But like she's so focused on fitting in and keeping these friends that she technically just met who were her roommates. And it's just like,
girl,
she was making me angry.
She was making me angry. The girl with diabetes was making me angry because you literally you feel yourself dying, you're getting sick, and you don't want to take your medicine because of what this man is telling you. Oh, medicine is this and this and that, and we're not supposed to be taking this. You know, that's how my great grandmother passed.
But
she went to church. The preacher man told her she was healed from her diabetes. She didn't take her medicine. 2 weeks later.
I don't understand how people believe that because, like, even when you pray about something, you still have to work. You have to put the work behind the prayer.
Exactly.
So nothing is just like, you're healed, you're done.
Until the doctors say, hey.
Especially like something like,
you can believe you're healed.
Especially something like diabetes, which has to be managed with like insulin and things like that. And it's like, this is not something you can just pray away. Like, unfortunately.
Like, yeah, you can pray it away
like that.
But you still need to wait till the doctor tell you, like, oh, yeah, your test came back good.
You believe the professional, not
a preacher man.
Exactly.
Who don't know nothing about medicine.
Because, like,
or even just a random guy.
A preacher is just preaching the word. The preacher is supposed to be a vessel. Like, he's not actual God. Like, the preacher can't change things for you. He can help you get your message through to the Lord.
Yes.
He's not the Lord. Like,
exactly.
I don't.
And so it's like, and that's how I feel like with the scammer, like, y'all don't know this man from a pile of dirt. And just because he came in.
Mind you, they know he just got released from prison. That's the least y'all do know. If somebody tells me, like, oh, like, they just got released from prison, I'm looking it up. I'm seeing what you went to jail for. I'm figuring it out.
Exactly.
Like, y'all just freely letting this man stay on your couch because this girl said that this her brother. You know how many girls in high school had play brothers? And was doing God knows what with those men?
Sucking their dick. They were.
I wasn't gonna take it there, but
well, I mean, it's the truth though. That's what they were doing. Like, it's so annoying. I don't play brothers and sisters. Like, I don't call people brothers and sisters. The only person I call my brother and sisters, my brothers and sisters, the ones that are blood related to me.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna go there. But
but that's literally what it was.
But yeah, so a little bit of a backstory. So went over a little bit in the synopsis of the book, but more detail. So Jordan goes to college. She goes to a historically black college. Her mom and her dad are like basically stuck up black people. They're like, ew, why are you going there? We don't want you to go there. Her brother also
went to the same school.
No, he didn't. He went to a predominantly white school.
Yeah,
so her brother went to a predominantly white school, but her brother confided in her and was like, I wish I would have went to a HBCU because I've never known what it felt like to go to school with people who look like me, basically.
And be comfortable.
And be comfortable, like, and not be the only black person in the room. So she set out to go to this school because her brother wanted to go. Her parents didn't want her to go. Her parents are like uppity black people who are just like, why are you going there? Like with those type of people. Like mind you, she's super smart and she got into like all Ivy League schools, but she's choosing to go here instead. Which the school is still a good school, but it's HBCU and you know, people look down on those.
And the reason why she went there is she had a plan.
Yes.
And she stuck to that plan, all right?
Yes. Don't want to go into too much detail about her plan, but she went because of her brother and because of something that happened with her brother.
Yeah. And so she had that white boyfriend. He was talking about her leaving. He was like, you just up and went to the school. Like, what did he say about her going to that school with the black folks?
I don't remember that.
But
I don't remember his exact words, but he was basically like, I don't understand. Like, I get you're talking about this plan, but like this plan is stupid. He also like, okay, so there was a point in the book where they talked about the brother, and she didn't tell us what happened to the brother until like later on. But he was like, "You're acting like your brother was like killed or something when he was the killer." Like he said something of that sort. But like that had me thinking her brother killed someone, but he did not kill anyone.
And like the fact that he just said that.
It hit like the white boyfriend that she had like back home or whatever, wherever college he went to. Like he was very insensitive, and I'm just like, why do you keep calling this man? He's doing nothing but being rude to you every time you call. Like,
yeah. And then speaking of another white person character in this movie, book, what was the guy that we were rooting for? I can't believe this book had a signing with the white person at a HBCU. Because at first I thought I wasn't going to like him.
Yes, but before we get to him, I wanted to go over Devontae. So that's why I went back.
Oh.
So Devontae, so she had 3 roommates in her dorm. One of the roommates said that she had a brother because they did stories and they went over like their life story. She doesn't have an Instagram. So they're like, I couldn't find anything about you. Like you weren't on Instagram, and she was just like, I'm just not into social media. And like maybe like a week later, the girl who has the brother, Devontae, shows up and he crashes on the couch. And he seems nice and protective because they end up getting caught in like a protest, and he like saves them from the protest. He like cooks for them, and he's like teaching them things about like Black history, and like he basically like that's how he garners like their trust because they think like they see him as like a protector, and that's how he ends up living on their couch in their dorm. He also becomes like acquainted with like the people who work in the dorm, like the RA and the security. Because in the book, I'm just like, how are these freshmen having somebody who can stay over every night when RAs do like a dorm check? You can't have overnight guests, but like he's getting away with it.
Yeah, because he scammed them too.
But yeah, like in the midst of this, they do go to a party. It's a Kappa party, right?
Girl, don't give me that.
I think it's a Kappa party. Don't quote me, but I think this guy is a Kappa. So his name is
the white boy.
Yeah. What is his name?
I want to call him Jackson, but
it's not Jackson. Nick. His name is Nick. So she meets a white guy, and his name is Nick, and he's the only white guy in the fraternity. And the first time they meet, like he basically like does a rundown of each of the roommates, and he like tries to like basically tell what type of person they are by looking at them. So like he like gives his opinion on her, and low-key he's right, but that kind of rubs her the wrong way because he's white. And she's like, she gets in his face and she's like, oh, like you're a white guy going to a HBCU. This could have been another Black person spot. Like she does a full like
A full showdown.
yeah
Showing him by
on him
himself.
at
And I
the
was
party.
like, okay, girl. I was really feeling him because I was like, yeah,
At the
tell him.
party. So like his Black friends are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But
That's
then
not
like
him.
her friends after he walks out, like, okay, girl, we
Yeah.
see you. Like,
How did you feel about that? Did you like that when she was like, this spot could have gone to another Black person and all of that?
I mean, I feel like it was a little much, but it could have. But then again, it's just like maybe not.
Because at first I was like, oh, he's one of those wiggers.
But when you get to know his background,
Then you're like,
understand
oh, okay.
why.
Yeah. But at first it's like, because you know them white people that try to come in on the Black culture, like, what's that Rachel Zoe girl? Whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm Black.
yeah.
Girl.
Well, that's a difference. She was like literally doing blackface,
Yes.
like
That's to an extreme. But, you know.
getting like curly, like perm rods in order to make your hair seem like it's naturally curly, and
That's
getting braids.
insanity.
And like you can be an ally to Black people without appropriating their culture.
Yeah. And that's
And
crazy.
he didn't seem like the way he was described in the book. He didn't seem like he had blonde, like shoulder length hair. He didn't seem like he was trying to like appropriate like Black culture. He was just comfortable around Black people and technically an ally. That's what it seemed like to me.
But I always think it's weird when I hear about a white person or a non-Black person going to like HBCU. It's like, But, you know, they can't like not let them in.
But then turn around, like predominantly white schools. Like, what if we were? What if somebody goes, this could have been a white person spot, and it's like it's not a segregated college. We're not.
I mean, because they can't. Yes,
Yeah, we're not.
it's
It's a historically Black college because this is where historically Black people go, but they're not like inclusive to only Black people. So it's like kind of a touchy like subject. Like I could see her.
Because it's like, what drew you to come to this?
Exactly.
School?
Like, and then he was like, he had traumatic stuff that happened to him to where he didn't really want to open up about his life, so he would like avoid answering her questions, which did make her skeptical.
Yeah.
But she didn't know him at this point either. But he was definitely like her. I don't know what she would have done if she didn't have him.
Yeah, I just wish the character would have been Black,
because it's like majority of the Black people in the book treated her like shit.
I know,
and it was
like,
the one.
Like, here comes a white savior.
It was the one white person in the book that actually like was there for her.
Yeah, and I just feel like that it still could have been a Black person. Because it just gave me a white savior, and I was just like, ugh.
But I guess it kind of did give a segue into like, because it's not like,
because this character did not
like,
have to
but
be
it's not
white.
like she went soft on him either.
Yeah,
she was like standing her ground with like the Black things. Like, so it wasn't like, oh, like this white man is coming to save me. Like he had to like
show her.
He had to, like multiple times that he wasn't like what she perceived him to be. So it wasn't easy for him to like get close to her.
Yeah, of course. I'm just thinking about like she could have just made him a beautiful dark chocolate Black man.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be like, I wasn't expecting like a white man to be her like savior and like love interest.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because that's exactly why I'm like, it could have been. That's one thing that like just threw me off about this book. Like we're at a HBCU. Like there still could have been like a white character in the book, but it didn't have to be it reminded me of Shonda Rhimes. You know, she loved her a Black woman and a white man. It was like, oh God, okay.
Yeah. It was
a good book. I do feel like the ending was rushed on about the whole situation with the brother and why she did this, like why she went along with this plan. I just felt like it was just rushed at the end. I
feel like it had to be because the book was coming to an end and like we still hadn't got like
I feel like a lot of stuff was just
because we didn't get the reason until the very the very end. It was like, okay, this happened. This is why she did it. Now the book is over.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, because like a lot of stuff that happened in the book was just dragged out. Because I wanted to know more of like the follow up that happened, like after they got arrested and all of that. Like, What happened to her and her?
Well,
Did they?
Devontae didn't get arrested. He was on the run at the end of the
Yeah,
book.
like did he ever get caught or like? Did they ever talk about like her parents? Like, did she tell her parents what happened? And the plan on why she went back?
Yeah, her parents. I think her parents ended up finding out what happened because she did talk about how her and her mom relationship got better at the end of the book, and her mom like helped her with her next semester of college.
Okay.
Because since her parents didn't want her to go to that school, they did it. You know how like usually your parents take you to college?
Mm-hmm. They didn't even take her.
They didn't take her to college. They didn't help her decorate her room. She only came with like one bag, and then they only like gave her like a certain allowance as far as like what she could use while she was away. But like the way they sent her off to college, that was
horrible.
Terrible.
There's some horrible people. There's no way.
Like you literally just lost your son.
Exactly, and now you isolating your child, your daughter,
just because they wanted to go to a HBCU is insane.
Yeah. And then whatever happened to that one girl,
Cammy, the one room. So there was a roommate, and her name was Cammy.
He started messing with her, right?
Yes, but she also went missing, and they never said anything about like what happened to her. Like her sister showed up and was like, Cammy missed Christmas break, or she didn't come home for Christmas break or Thanksgiving, or like something like that. And then you just never heard about the sister again. Yeah. You never heard what happened. The sister went to the police and everything, and that's what started the investigation. But they never like said that the investigation was completed about Cammy.
Yeah.
Like, where did she go?
That's
like,
everything was
she alive? Nothing.
Yeah.
I hate, like, unless there's going to be another book, like picking up where they left off. I don't understand, like, what, like, why y'all bring this character in, have her go missing, and then don't even tell us what happened with her.
Very strange. Very, very strange.
Yes.
Would you recommend this book to other people to read?
If I did recommend it to them, I would tell them like, you got to stick it out to get through it.
Yeah.
Because if we weren't going to talk about this on this podcast, there were so many times in that book where I was like, I'm not reading this shit.
Yeah.
Because it was making me so mad.
It was making me mad because like I was like, bro, what the fuck? I'll be driving and screaming in my car. Cause like, what are y'all doing? And so many times I want to go in this book, like, listen here.
But then, like, the deeper I got into it, I was like, okay, I'm sticking with it. I want to know what happened. I'm gonna stick with it.
Like, dang.
If I had to rate it, I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
I'll probably give it a 6, if that.
Yeah.
At first, I really liked. I was like, ooh, this is so good. Like getting. And then it was just some things, like especially the rushed in, and then the white savior. I just don't feel like, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, no, the book was cool to me. I don't really care about the ending besides the fact that they didn't tell what happened with Cammy. But, yeah.
Now let's get into some real drama. All right, so we're about to get into the plot the plot we watch. My bad, y'all. And we're about to talk about Imperfect Women that is streaming now on Apple TV.
Kerry Washington is pissing me off.
Kerry Washington loves to play a white man's whore.
Oh.
Am I lying?
I didn't watch Scandal. Is that what it was
Jesus,
called?
Yes.
Maybe I will soon.
God.
So, I mean, I know about, like, because Fitz and her are always trending on stuff. That's the only reason I know about them, but I've never.
Yeah, she was his sideline on his side piece. Sideline girl.
Okay, but yes, Kerry Washington lusting after her dead friend's husband is really
insane,
pissing me off. And it's like, she's so gullible.
She didn't believe that he could have had anything to do with the disappearance of his wife, the murder of his wife. Like, how could you not believe?
I have a question. Mm-hmm. If I died and I was cheating on my husband and like, let's say not died. Let's say I went missing and you weren't sure where I was. And you go and my husband called you like, I can't find Jasmine. I don't know where she is. Like, do you possibly know where she is? Would you like before you even know something happened to me, would you flat out be like, "Oh yeah, she was seeing someone else"? Would you tell him?
I was like, I don't know where she could be. I'm gonna be texting, bitch, answer your fucking phone.
Which, I mean, she was doing it first.
Yeah, but then like literally the same night, she was like, she was having enough air. She couldn't wait to spill it.
I'm like, you couldn't even wait until they. If it was after they found her body and then she told them, then I'd be like, okay.
Like if it been a couple of days, yes, that
Because what
too.
if she was still alive and you done told her?
Yes, that too. And also, if it's been like some time now, I would go to the detectives or something. Like, hey, you know, she was trying to mess with this man. I didn't want to say this in front of the husband, blah, 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 blah. But
yeah, and then let the detectives tell her.
yeah.
Like, okay, well, we've got information that she was having an affair. Did you know about that?
I'm not snitching on my friend in their affair.
I don't know. Carrie watches it. Carrie, what's her name? Nancy?
No, Eleanor.
Eleanor.
She was quick.
She's moving a little too fast for me. Like, slow it down. Mm-hmm. Your friend just went in it. Just went missing. Y'all just had the funeral. Like her daughter is confiding in you and like wanting you to be around because I guess she sees you as like a second mother figure. And you are lusting after her daddy and you get caught like with him and then you lie to her face and now you're mad at the backlash you're getting. Maybe if you would have told the truth, she wouldn't have went and lashed out like that.
Exactly. Y'all supposed to be cleaning out her stuff and y'all in there fucking.
Swimming in the pool, skinny dipping.
Like everything's, now the problem is gone. Let's have fun. Y'all look guilty as fuck.
But I like that her brother isn't telling
it's like warning
her what she wants to hear.
Yeah, he's warning like girl.
Telling everything that he's telling her that's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening because you're listening after this white man who don't want you.
At all.
And he told her if he wanted you, he would have chose you.
Yeah, he chose Nancy.
Exactly. He met you first. If he wanted you, he would have chose you.
And then also they were trying to say that the painter was David. She did tell him that her and David went by nicknames. And so on this last episode, she called Mary's husband David. Do you think they could be having an affair? Do you think he could be the David?
Well, I don't know, but I do know that when Eleanor and Nancy got into it, and when she went to go tell her about her and the husband getting caught by the daughter and all that or whatever, she was like, Nancy was telling her, like, you need to stop living in this fantasy world and da-da-da. And she was like, well, your marriage started out in an affair. So does that mean it isn't real? And she was like, we're married. We have kids. Like, what you have isn't real or whatever.
I know. I feel like Eleanor could have known.
Oh, no. Was she the one who said if he wanted you, he would have chose you? It was Nancy who said that, I think.
Nancy's the one that's dead. Mary and Eleanor. Mary.
I didn't mean to say Nancy. So Mary is the person I've been talking about. Mary is the one that's married with the kid.
Yes, they're saying she's in a controlling situation.
Yes, so Mary husband
Mark, I think.
They said Eleanor said that they started in an affair. And she was like basically comparing the two, like, well, your marriage started in an affair.
Yeah. But it's like, no, my thing is, so they were keeping Nancy and Eleanor was keeping Mary out of the secret and they were talking. And so Mary was like, what's going on? But they wouldn't tell her. So I was like, oh, maybe because Eleanor knew that Nancy was sleeping with Mary's husband, she thought that it was okay to go sleep with Nancy's husband now that she's dead. Because it's like, well, you were sleeping with your friend's husband while they are alive. I think it's okay. I can sleep with you now. Well, sleep with your husband now that you're dead. And then also another thing.
But you would really have to be a
sick bitch to think like that.
No, you would really have to be a fucked up friend to know that your other best friend is sleeping with your best friend husband and you're not saying anything. I'm sorry, but if you can sleep with her husband, then that means you can sleep with mine. And I'm done with you. And I'm telling her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like either you're gonna tell her or I'm gonna tell her because I'm not keeping that secret.
Yeah, I could never keep no secret like that. No.
Sleeping with your best friend's husband is one thing.
But I feel like she kept that secret because she knew her feelings for Nancy. Like she could have kept that secret because she knew her feelings for Nancy's husband.
But the thing is, she didn't act on it though.
Yeah, but I don't know. And if David is Mary's husband, now it's like Mary could have known, could have found out about it, and then killed Nancy. So a lot of stuff is.
I don't know, but then Kerry Washington's character is making me so mad.
Yeah. She didn't make me mad this episode though. This last episode.
Because the only reason that she didn't make you mad this last episode because the last episode was mostly focused on Nancy.
Yeah.
And the backstory.
Another thing. This also, they added another character that could have possibly killed Mary. Nancy's father-in-law. You know, they were talking about the money and all of that. I could see him being a killer. He used their restroom.
The sister. And then when he was in the restroom, he was like, yeah, sorry, this will be your last party.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean?
Is that a threat? Like, what? Because why was the grandfather using the primary room restroom? Like, that's a big house, all those restrooms. And you want to use that restroom?
He did it on purpose, took her for her. Nancy thought that her and the father had like this
good relationship.
But when the sister was like, who do you think is coming? Who do you think has me coming to tell you this? And then the father came back and reinforced what the sister said.
Exactly. And I just feel like they could have went about that in a whole different way. Like, y'all so dramatic. So annoying.
What's the big secret that they're trying to be?
I don't know. They going broke or something? Like,
Oh my gosh, when the daughter came out with that fake stomach and she said that they were having a white trash party.
Yes.
And she was just like, you're making fun of me. I was like, oh.
I'm like, do they even know her past?
I was wondering if her daughter knew because I'm like, does she know that you used to, like, where you came from?
Then she slept in front of everybody. I was like, wow.
Well, I mean, she did cuss at her before that. Like, who are you talking to like that? The fuck? I don't care about your little friends and I don't care about the people at this party. Watch your mouth.
Oh, and then Nancy really had a hard life because, like, her mom tried to kill her in a car wreck.
I saw that.
Okay, so I was confused about the man. So when it was did the flashback of Nancy as a kid,
that's a man that her mama used to mess with. Her mama was mad at her because her mama was like, "I know what you're doing," and then she got to kill her for it.
Okay, that's what I thought too. I just wanted to make sure because they didn't give no like fine, like concrete description.
Because he was like, yeah, he was like, "You're your mama's daughter."
Yes, and I was like, and he kissed on her neck,
and you could tell she was uncomfortable. It didn't seem like that's something that she wanted to do.
But she was trying to survive, get money.
It seemed like that's just what she had to do.
That's so sad. And so then I like the fact she throw, I love to say New Year, even with my birthday, I'm like New Year. She throw a New Year party to celebrate her life coming from that past. I was like, I like that.
Yeah, because she's like, that's the only thing she looks forward to. And I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's like, you get mad at the price. It's like, oh, we need to start scaling this back. And all of that. That's crazy. And she was so apologetic to the dad. Like, oh, we're just spending money. I'm going to use less, blah, 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 blah. And I loved how she treated the wait staff. She was still very kind to them and all of that.
Also, the scene where she goes into the room after the sister leaves and she tries to, have sex with him. And he, like, stops her. He's like, no, like, I can't. Like,
he's not turned on by her no more or something.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Because he sure didn't have no problem getting it up for Carrie.
At all.
Well, what's her name?
Eleanor.
I
hate her name. I wonder if this character was supposed to be a black person. Or did they just make her a black person for TV? Will they be doing that? What you think?
Oh. What did you just say?
Was Eleanor character supposed to be a black person? Because in the book, I want to know if in the book was she white or did they just turn her into a black character?
Never met a black person named Eleanor, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the same.
But they were also saying that Mary's son Marcus was also a possibility because you know how Eleanor had got to the younger guy that she was dating, how she got to his house at 1 a.m. And the police like did talk to him, and he confirmed that she got there at 1 a.m. And Eleanor told her lawyer that she was getting Marcus out of a situation that night, and that's why she got to his house late. And that's what she was doing in the in between time from when they left from
The
being
restaurant.
together, and then she got to his house.
So we'll see. I can't wait. But this is a really good show. I'm very tuned in for this. Anything with Kerry Washington, I'm really like in.
I just want to know who the killer is.
I know.
I also feel like it's gonna be like someone we least expect. What if it's Mary?
That's what I was saying. What if it's Mary because she found out that David is sleeping with her, with Nancy.
So do you think she went to the police station and she was like doing all of that just to make it seem like it wasn't her?
Throw it off.
Remember she was like getting into it with the
They were like, she got to stop calling up here. And
they were like, she's not under arrest, but like she's harassing us. Just come get her.
Or if she knows it was her son, because like you were saying, some people think she could be doing that to see what they got and all of that. I don't put nothing past nobody. Because hell, Eleanor could still be a suspect. Eleanor and the husband.
No, I feel like they're definitely going to try to pin this on Eleanor. And it's like, y'all pin this on the black lady? That man knew what he was doing when he had sex with her. It takes two. Neither one of them are right. Your wife just asked.
But yeah, so what do you expect for the rest of the season? Like,
blame it on the black lady?
Blame it on the black lady.
That's what I'm getting. But I guess we'll see. When are the episodes aired? On Wednesdays?
On Thursdays on Apple TV. So the next episode come on in 2 days.
Yeah, we'll see. So far, so good.
It's real good. I hope the ending don't like let us down.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I've never not liked the show with Kerry Washington.
Yeah. But you gotta watch Scandal, so. Can you please watch Scandal?
Okay, I'll watch her other stuff. Unprisoned. I hate that they got rid of that on Netflix. I really like that. She was pissing me off on there too, though. A little bit. Oh, and her baby daddy was white on there too because her son was mixed.
But she's married to a black man.
I know.
It's so crazy. Shonda Rhimes. So
well, I think she's acting. It's just not her. The perception of her.
I know, but I'm saying like her playing with white male characters. It's just so funny when she has like a black husband. I don't know, because it's like every show or movie she in. The only one I can think of that she didn't was Django.
No. Save the Last Dance. She had a black baby daddy. What his name, like Rodney or something?
Something like that. I forgot about that movie.
She was real black in there.
Probably last time we seen her real black. I'm just playing. Because in Scandal, she had two white male interests. I think the only black men in this show was Columbus Short and her daddy. And her daddy. That crazy ass man. Yeah, you need to watch Scandal.
Maybe I'll watch it one day. So.
You got nothing else to do.
I have 2 kids.
Oh, brother. Here she go with them kids. What's their names?
You think I'm going to put that out to the world?
Oh, you're right. How old are they?
Thanks for tuning in to Love a Good Plot, where we read it, watch it, and talk about it.
Yes, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and our Instagram and our TikTok. Do all of it.
Bye.
Peace out, motherfuckers.